Wait, before you plant another rose bush that dies by July, watch this. Because most gardeners in the US are growing roses completely wrong. And today, I'm showing you the 10 most fragrant rose varieties on Earth that'll actually survive and thrive, no matter where you live. Hey, welcome back to Groux Green. I'm so glad you're here. If you're new, this is the channel where we make gardening feel possible, even if you've killed a plant or two. No shame. We've all done it. Today's video is a big one. We're covering the top 10 most fragrant rose varieties you can grow in the United States. From the humid South to the dry Southwest to the freezing Midwest winters. I'll show you exactly what each one smells like, how it looks in a mature garden, and the one hack that helps A and Y of these roses adapt to your specific climate zone. Stick around till the end, because number 1 might genuinely surprise you. Let's get into it. Number 10, Julia Child. Yes, named after the Julia Child, and honestly, it smells like it belongs in her kitchen. This golden yellow beauty has a sweet licorice and spice fragrance that's unlike anything else on this list. It's a compact shrub rose, so it's perfect if you've only got a small yard or a patio bed. And here's the hack. It's incredibly disease-resistant, which means it does great in humid southern states like Georgia or Florida, where black spot usually wrecks rose gardens. Number 9, and this one is a total showstopper, Scentimental. Look at this pattern. Red and white swirls, like no two blooms are ever exactly the same. But it's not just a pretty face. It's got a strong, spicy clove fragrance that hits you the second you walk by. This one's a repeat bloomer, so you're getting flowers from late spring all the way to first frost. It handles both hot summers and cold snaps, which makes it one of the most versatile roses on this entire list. Number 8, Perfume Delight. This one smells exactly the way you'd imagine a rose should smell. That classic, old-fashioned rose perfume. Strong, sweet, a little spicy underneath. It's a hybrid tea rose with long, elegant stems. It tolerates both dry western heat and colder northern winters with just a little mulch. Climate-wise, this one's a workhorse. It tolerates both dry western heat and colder northern winters with just a little mulch protection. Number 7, Sugar Moon. If white roses are your thing, this is the one to plant. It's got this bright, citrusy fragrance, almost like fresh lemon zest mixed with classic rose. Really unique. It blooms and flushes throughout the season, and it actually performs beautifully in cooler climates. Think the Pacific Northwest, or up in New England, where a lot of hybrid teas struggle. Okay, real quick, if this list is helping you plan your rose garden, hit that like button right now. Seriously, it takes 2 seconds, and it tells YouTube to show this video to more fellow plant lovers. And if you're not subscribed yet, what are you doing? Hit subscribe, turn on notifications, because we drop new garden hacks every single week. Okay, back to the list. Halfway there. Number 6, Gertrude Jekyll. This is a David Austin English rose, and honestly, it might have the strongest fragrance on this entire list. That deep, old-world rose scent, the kind people bottle into perfume. That's Gertrude Jekyll. You can grow it as a shrub or train it as a climber, which makes it incredible for arches, fences, or trellises. It's also surprisingly cold hardy, handling winters down in the -degree range with proper mulching. Number 5, Munstead Wood. Look at that color. Deep wine red, almost velvet. The fragrance is rich and fruity, notes of blackberry and dark chocolate mixed with rose. It's genuinely one of the most complex scents in the whole rose world. This one loves a little afternoon shade, actually, so if part of your yard doesn't get full sun all day, this is your rose. Number 4, Chrysler Imperial. This rose has been a fragrance legend since the 1950s, and it still holds up today. Deep velvety red blooms and a heavy, Classic rose perfume that fills an entire yard on a warm evening. It thrives in heat, so if you're in Texas, Arizona, or the Deep South, this is one of your best bets for both color and fragrance. Number 3. And the name says it all, Fragrant Cloud. This coral red rose has one of the strongest, most consistent fragrances you'll ever smell in a garden. Heavy damask rose, with just a hint of spice. Honestly, one bush of this can perfume your entire backyard. It's a reliable bloomer through most of the growing season, and it adapts well to both coastal humidity and drier inland climates. Number 2. Double Delight. Just look at this color combination. Creamy white in the center, exploding into deep red at the edges. And the fragrance? Spicy, almost like carnation mixed with classic rose. It's genuinely unforgettable. It does need a little more care in extreme heat. Some afternoon shade helps, but the payoff in color and scent makes it more than worth it. And number 1, the rose most gardeners consider the gold standard of fragrance, Mr. Lincoln. Deep velvet red petals, and that classic, powerful rose scent that just lingers in the air. This rose has won awards for over 60 years, and it still outperforms most modern varieties. It's tough too. Cold hardy, heat-tolerant, and forgiving for beginners. If you only plant one fragrant rose this year, plant this one. So that's it. 10 of the most fragrant roses you can grow anywhere in the US. And remember the hack I mentioned. No matter which one you pick, mulching heavily in fall and choosing a variety rated for your USDA zone is what actually makes the difference between a rose that survives and one that truly thrives. Drop a comment below and tell me which one you're planting first. I read every single one. If you enjoyed this one, make sure you're subscribed to Groux Green. New garden hacks drop every week. And hey, if you want more videos like this, smash that like button. It genuinely helps this channel grow. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Happy planting.